Welcome to the first ever virtual Smartboard class. This week we're in session 3 of Moodle, and our wonder questions are: how do I know the difference between an open and closed question? How can I utilize the Smartboard to develop my students' questioning skills?
The next thing you're going to do is you're going to move on to your Explore and Investigate. You have to read these two articles. It's Critical Thinking, Common Core Standards, and Questioning. Click on it and it will open up in a new tab for you. Please read through the whole thing. The other open and closed questions will do the same thing. It's very important that you do read the two articles before you move on.
The Smartboard skills we're going to start with today are infinite cloning and tables. So let's move right on into our Smart Notebook file to get started.
So you just read two articles about questioning. One was about open and closed questions. Let's see if you learned what the difference between an open question and closed question. So, Lori, could you go and drag either open or closed into the table box, depending on what you think the answer is?
What is my name? Well, I think that's a closed question because there's a definitive answer. My name is Lori Lefevre. Let me check my answer.
Very good, Lori.
Now, as for how do I feel about APPR, I think that's an open question. That's going to take a lot of thought and a very thorough answer for me to really explain to you.
I agree. Check your answer.
Yay! And finally, what time it is? Well, it's 12:10 right now, so I guess I think that's a closed question because it has a simple answer.
You got all three right.
Thank you, Manami. So the first thing we're going to do is add a new page so that we can recreate this questioning strategy in a Smart Notebook page. I'm going to add plus page. I now have my blank page. And I'm going to insert a table by going to the table right between the document and the cursor. I'm going to select how many rows and columns I want and put my table right on the page.
Now it's time to label your table. That rhymes.
That's silly.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to label it, I can't remember. What am I labeling?
I think you are labeling it type, question type.
Question type.
And answer.
Question type. And I have horrible writing, so I'm going to see if this recognizes it. Oh, it's thinking. It's thinking, no, I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, good job, Manami.
I'll make it a little bit smaller to fit on top of my table. And here is answer. Remember, you can label this whatever you need to for your own purposes.
Once again, not too bad, Manami.
Ooh.
The next thing we have to do is create our word bank to fill in the question type column. So I'm going to write the words open and closed. And recognize them. And now I'm going to infinitely clone them so that they can be dragged up to the box but still remain in my word bank. So to do that, I click the drop down, and in the menu I find Infinite Cloner. Same on the other one, find the drop down, find Infinite Cloner. The one thing you need to remember about this is once I've infinitely cloned them, I can't do anything else to them now.
Now it's time to add our questions. I'm going to go ahead and write my questions. I'm going to do, how tall are you? I'm going to recognize this and make it a little smaller, and I'm going to drag it in to the cell. I'm going to write one more question. What does your height say about you? I recognize that too.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. It disappeared on me.
Oh, there it is. a lot slower than your brain, Manami.
Apparently. My goodness.
Oh, I just saw a
You know
clip of it.
You know what I'm going to do? Oh, it's still thinking.
How do you know it's thinking, Manami?
It's flashing. It's flashing. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm tired of waiting, so I'm just going to drag that in to the box.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you could do that. Look how it snapped to fit the table.
What a handy little tool. Oh, no.
Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is put the correct answers in the answer column and then cover them up so that they can be revealed at the right moment. So how tall are you is an open question. Oh, no, it's not, is it, Manami?
No, it's not.
It's not. Wrong, no. How tall are you is a closed question because there's a definitive answer. What does my height say about me is an open question because I'll really have to think about that. Then I'm going to do a 3-second touch in the box so that I can get my menu and add a cell shade. 3-second touch in the box, add a cell shade. Looks like I'm done.